Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coins History. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of United States quarter dollar 25-cent coins. These iconic American coins are more than just everyday pocket change. They carry rich history, beautiful designs, and in some cases, incredible hidden value. From rare mint errors to limited mint mark varieties, some ordinary-looking quarters have shocked collectors by selling for thousands and even millions of dollars. In this exciting episode, we will explore the top 4 most valuable and ultra-rare quarter-dollar coins from America. These coins include famous P, D, and S mint mark varieties, rare collector editions, unusual color shades, old circulation coins, and even dirty condition coins that turned out to be hidden treasures. Many coin collectors and investors search for these valuable quarters every day because one small detail can completely change a coin's value. The United States of America quarter dollar 1980p mint mark Liberty 25 cent is one of the most recognized coins in American history and belongs to the famous Washington quarter series. This coin was produced in 1980 at the Philadelphia Mint, represented by the P mint mark, which appears on the obverse side of the coin near George Washington's ponytail. Before 1980, Philadelphia coins usually carried no mint mark, so collectors often pay special attention to coins from this era. The 1980p Washington quarter was struck for everyday circulation, meaning millions of Americans used it daily for shopping, vending machines, transportation, and ordinary purchases. Even though it was made for circulation, today many collectors search for high-grade examples, mint state coins, rare errors, and unusual varieties that can be worth much more than face value. The coin contains a copper-nickel clad composition with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. The edge of the coin is reeded, giving it the classic textured look found on American quarters. The obverse design features the left-facing portrait of America's first president, George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Above Washington's head appears the word Liberty, while the phrase "In God We Trust" is placed to the left side. The year 1980 is located at the bottom, and the small P mint mark identifies the Philadelphia Mint production. On the reverse side, the coin displays a majestic eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows surrounded by olive branches, symbolizing America's strength and peace. Around the top edge are the words United States of America, while E pluribus unum appears above the eagle's head and quarter dollar is written below. This iconic reverse design remained popular for decades before the state quarter program changed the appearance of quarters in 1999. The 1980p quarter had an enormous mintage of over 500 million coins, making it common in circulated condition. Because so many were produced, ordinary worn examples are usually worth only face value or slightly more. However, collectors know that condition is everything in coin collecting. A 1980p quarter found in uncirculated mint state condition with strong luster, clean surfaces, and sharp details can command significantly higher prices. Coins graded MS65 or above by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can sell for premium values. Some exceptional specimens with nearly flawless surfaces may even reach hundreds of dollars at auction. Collectors carefully examine the coin for strike quality because Philadelphia mint coins from 1980 sometimes show weak details in Washington's hair or the eagle's feathers. A fully struck example with brilliant mint shine is highly desirable. Another exciting area for collectors is mint errors and varieties. Certain 1980p quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, or broad strike errors. These unusual mistakes happened during the minting process and can dramatically increase a coin's value. For example, a strong doubled die showing visible doubling in lettering or date details can attract serious coin collectors willing to pay large sums. Off-center errors with clear dates are especially collectible because they are visually dramatic and relatively rare. Some collectors also search rolls of quarters hoping to find transitional errors, unusual coloring, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. Although rare, these discoveries can transform an ordinary 25-cent coin into a valuable collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The historical importance of the Washington quarter series adds even more fascination to the 1980p quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Originally intended as a one-year commemorative design, the public loved the coin so much that it became a permanent part of U.S. coinage. By 1980, the quarter had already become deeply connected with American daily life and culture. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, the United States faced economic challenges including inflation and changing metal prices, which made coin production increasingly important. The clad composition used in the 1980 quarter had replaced silver in 1965 because rising silver prices made silver coins too expensive for circulation. Even though the 1980 quarter contains no silver, some people mistakenly believe all old quarters are silver, causing excitement whenever vintage-looking coins are discovered in circulation. Coin roll hunters frequently search through bank rolls hoping to uncover rare silver quarters accidentally mixed with modern coins. The 1980p quarter also became part of many childhood coin collections because it was widely available and easy to find. For beginner collectors, it serves as an affordable entry into numismatics, while advanced collectors seek pristine graded examples with exceptional eye appeal. Today, online marketplaces, coin shows, and auctions continue to feature 1980p quarters, especially rare error coins and top-condition mint-state specimens. Social media and YouTube coin channels have increased public interest in searching pocket change for valuable coins, making the 1980p quarter a trending topic among collectors worldwide. Many viral stories claim ordinary-looking quarters are worth thousands of dollars, encouraging new collectors to inspect every detail carefully. While most circulated examples remain common, the excitement of discovering a rare variety keeps the hobby alive. The 1980p Washington quarter represents far more than simple pocket change. It symbolizes American history, mint craftsmanship, and the thrill of treasure hunting in everyday coins. Next top 2. The United States of America quarter dollar 1981p mint mark Liberty 25 cent is an important coin in the long-running Washington quarter series and remains a favorite among coin collectors, historians, and treasure hunters. This quarter was minted in 1981 at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the small P mint mark located on the obverse side of the coin near George Washington's ponytail. The Washington Quarter Series began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington, and by 1981 the design had already become one of the most recognizable coins in the world. The 1981p quarter was produced mainly for circulation, meaning it was intended to be used in everyday American commerce such as vending machines, grocery stores, transportation, and daily purchases. The coin has a copper-nickel clad composition, made from outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter with a reeded edge. On the front side of the coin appears the left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Above Washington is the word Liberty, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," is positioned on the left side. The date, 1981, appears at the bottom of the obverse, and the P mint mark confirms production at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse side of the coin displays a powerful bald eagle with wings spread wide while perched on arrows surrounded by olive branches, symbolizing both military strength and peace. Around the top edge are the words United States of America, while E pluribus unum is written above the eagle and quarter dollar is displayed below. This classic reverse design remained in use until the famous 50-state quarters program changed quarter designs beginning in 1999. The 1981p Washington quarter had a very large production mintage, with hundreds of millions struck for circulation. Because of this high mintage, most circulated examples are still relatively common today and generally worth face value unless they contain special features or remain in exceptional condition. However, coin collectors know that grade and preservation can greatly affect a coin's value. A heavily worn quarter that has spent decades in circulation may only be worth 25 cents, but an uncirculated example with strong luster, sharp details, and almost no contact marks can sell for significantly higher amounts. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC evaluate these coins using the Mint State grading scale. High-grade examples like MS65, MS66, or even rarer higher grades are highly sought after because relatively few survive in near-perfect condition. Philadelphia Mint quarters from the early 1980s sometimes suffered from weaker strikes, especially in Washington's hair and the eagle's feather details, so collectors search carefully for sharply struck specimens with full detail and bright mint shine. In addition to regular Mint State coins, collectors are extremely interested in error coins and rare varieties. Some 1981p quarters have been discovered with minting errors including double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and struck-through errors. These mint mistakes occurred during the manufacturing process and can make a coin much more valuable than ordinary examples. Doubled die varieties showing visible doubling in the date or lettering are especially popular because they are dramatic and collectible. Off-center strikes where part of the design is missing can also attract strong premiums, especially when the date remains visible. Some collectors spend years searching through bankrolls and pocket change, hoping to discover one of these rare error coins hidden among ordinary quarters. Stories of valuable error quarters selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars continue to inspire people around the world to examine every coin closely before spending it. The 1981 P quarter also reflects an interesting period in American coinage history. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, the United States economy experienced inflation and rising production costs, making coin manufacturing more challenging. Earlier Washington quarters made before 1965 contained 90% silver, but by 1981 all circulating quarters were copper-nickel clad because silver had become too valuable for everyday use in coins. Even though the 1981 P quarter contains no silver, many people still confuse older quarters with silver coins, creating excitement whenever vintage-looking coins are found. Coin collecting became increasingly popular during this era as Americans searched through pocket change for rare dates and valuable mint errors. The Washington Quarter series remains one of the most collected coin series in U.S. history because it combines historical significance, affordability, and the excitement of rare discoveries. The 1981 P quarter is often included in beginner coin albums because it is easy to find in circulated condition, yet advanced collectors compete for superb gem-quality examples with perfect surfaces and blazing luster. Auction records show that exceptional certified examples can sell for impressive prices, especially when combined with rare mint errors or unusually high grades. Modern social media, YouTube coin channels, and online coin forums have increased public fascination with coins like the 1981 P quarter, often featuring stories of ordinary-looking quarters worth surprising amounts of money. These viral coin hunting videos encourage millions of viewers to inspect their spare change carefully in hopes of finding hidden treasures. While most 1981 P quarters remain common circulation coins, their historical importance, collectible potential, and connection to American daily life make them fascinating pieces of numismatic history. The 1981 P Washington quarter stands as more than just a 25-cent coin. It represents American heritage, mint craftsmanship, and the enduring excitement of coin collecting and treasure hunting. Next top 3. The United States of America quarter dollar 1982 D Mint Mark Liberty 25 cent is one of the most interesting coins in the Washington Quarter series and has become increasingly popular among coin collectors and treasure hunters. This coin was produced in 1982 at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark located on the obverse side near George Washington's ponytail. The Washington Quarter series itself began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of the birth of America's first president, George Washington. Over the decades, the design became one of the most iconic coins in United States history, circulating through generations of American life. By 1982, the quarter was already a major part of everyday commerce, used in vending machines, transportation systems, arcades, grocery stores, laundromats, and ordinary purchases across the country. The 1982 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad mixture, with outer layers made of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs about 5.67 grams and measures approximately 24.3 millimeters in diameter. It also features a reeded edge, giving the coin its classic textured appearance. On the obverse side appears the famous left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. The word Liberty is displayed prominently above Washington's head, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," appears to the left. The date, 1982, is located below the portrait, and the small D mint mark confirms production at the Denver Mint facility in Colorado. On the reverse side of the coin is the traditional heraldic eagle design with wings spread wide, perched on arrows and surrounded by olive branches, symbolizing America's readiness for defense along with its desire for peace. Above the eagle appear the words, United States of America, while E pluribus unum is written across the top center and quarter dollar is placed along the bottom edge. This classic reverse design remained in use for many decades until the beginning of the 50-state quarters program in 1999 changed the appearance of U.S. quarters forever. The 1982 D Washington quarter is especially notable because the early 1980s were a difficult time for the United States Mint. Budget cuts and lower production standards during this period often resulted in weaker strikes and coins with lower overall quality. Because of this, Finding a 1982 D quarter in high mint state condition can be surprisingly difficult. While millions of these quarters were struck for circulation, most entered heavy daily use and became worn over time. Today, circulated examples are still commonly found and usually worth face value unless they contain special features or rare errors. However, collectors place significant value on uncirculated examples with strong luster, clean surfaces, and sharp strike details. Coins graded by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC in mint state grades like MS65 or higher can command impressive premiums. High-grade examples are rare because relatively few were saved directly from circulation in pristine condition. Many 1982 quarters show weak details in Washington's hair or the eagle's feathers, so collectors actively search for fully struck examples with bright mint shine and minimal contact marks. In addition to condition rarity, mint errors and unusual varieties make the 1982 D quarter even more exciting for collectors. Some coins have been discovered with double dies, die cracks, clipped planchets, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or struck through mint errors. These mistakes occurred during the minting process and can significantly increase the coin's value. A dramatic off-center strike with the full date visible may sell for hundreds of dollars, while strong double die examples are especially desirable among error coin enthusiasts. Some collectors also search for quarters struck on incorrect planchets or with unusual metal compositions, though these are extremely rare. The excitement of discovering one of these minting mistakes has inspired countless people to check their pocket change and bankrolls carefully. Stories of rare error quarters selling for large amounts at auction continue to spread across coin collecting communities and social media platforms, increasing public fascination with coins from the early 1980s. The 1982 D quarter also represents an important period in modern American numismatic history. By this time, the United States Mint had already transitioned away from silver coinage due to rising silver prices in the 1960s. Earlier Washington quarters minted before 1965 contained 90% silver, but the 1982 D quarter was produced using the more affordable copper-nickel clad composition that remains standard today. Despite lacking silver content, the coin remains historically important because of its connection to American culture and commerce during the early 1980s. Many Americans who grew up during this era remember using Washington quarters daily in video arcades, payphones, parking meters, and vending machines. For beginner collectors, the 1982 D quarter often becomes part of starter coin albums because it is relatively easy to find in circulated condition. Advanced collectors, however, compete intensely for superb gem-quality examples with exceptional eye appeal and rare mint errors. Auction records have shown that some certified high-grade 1982 D quarters can sell for surprisingly strong prices, especially when they possess attractive toning, sharp strikes, or unusual varieties. The rise of YouTube coin channels and online treasure hunting videos has further increased interest in coins like the 1982 D quarter. Viral stories frequently claim that ordinary-looking quarters may secretly be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, motivating millions of people to inspect every coin they encounter. While most 1982 D quarters remain common circulation pieces, the possibility of finding a rare error or pristine mint state example keeps the excitement alive among collectors worldwide. The 1982 D Washington quarter is far more than a simple 25-cent coin. It is a symbol of American history, everyday life, mint craftsmanship, and the thrilling adventure of coin collecting that continues to inspire generations of collectors and treasure hunters around the world. Next top 4. The United States of America quarter dollar 1983 P Mint Mark Liberty 25 cent is one of the most fascinating modern coins in the Washington quarter series and is highly respected among coin collectors because of its unusual history and collectible condition rarity. This coin was minted in 1983 at the Philadelphia Mint, represented by the small P mint mark located on the obverse side near George Washington's ponytail. The Washington quarter series originally began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and over the decades it became one of the most recognized and widely used coins in American history. By 1983, the quarter had become an essential part of daily American life, commonly used in vending machines, parking meters, arcade games, grocery stores, laundromats, and public transportation. The 1983 P quarter was struck using a copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of outer layers made from 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter with a reeded edge. The obverse side features the famous left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Above Washington's head appears the word Liberty, while the national motto, In God We Trust, is positioned to the left side. The date, 1983, is displayed at the bottom, and the small P mint mark confirms that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse side of the coin displays the classic heraldic eagle with wings spread wide, perched on arrows and surrounded by olive branches, symbolizing America's military readiness and peaceful intentions. Around the upper edge are the words United States of America, while E pluribus unum appears above the eagle and $quarter is written below. This famous eagle reverse design remained in use until the State Quarters Program introduced new designs in 1999. The 1983 P Washington quarter is especially important because coins from 1982 and 1983 are known for being difficult to find in high-grade uncirculated condition. During these years, the United States Mint did not sell traditional uncirculated mint sets to collectors, meaning fewer people saved fresh coins directly from the mint. As a result, most 1983 P quarters entered circulation immediately and became heavily worn through everyday use. Because so few pristine examples were preserved, collectors today consider the 1983 P quarter a condition rarity. While circulated examples are still common and usually worth only face value, uncirculated coins with strong luster, sharp details, and minimal marks can be worth significantly more. Coins professionally graded by services such as PCGS and NGC in grades like MS65, MS66, or higher often command impressive prices in auctions and coin markets. Truly superb gem-quality examples with blazing mint shine and sharp strike details are considered difficult to locate. Many 1983 P quarters show weak striking quality, especially in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, so collectors search carefully for coins with strong, full details. In addition to regular mint state coins, error coins and rare varieties create even greater excitement. Some 1983 P quarters have been discovered with minting errors including double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and struck-through errors. These mistakes occurred during the production process and can greatly increase the value of the coin. Off-center quarters with clear dates are especially collectible because of their dramatic appearance, while double die examples showing visible doubling in the lettering or date can attract serious collector attention. Rare errors struck on incorrect planchets or with unusual metal compositions are even more valuable and can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on condition and rarity. Stories of collectors discovering valuable error quarters in ordinary pocket change continue to inspire millions of people to search their coins carefully. Coin roll hunting has become increasingly popular, with collectors visiting banks and searching through rolls of quarters hoping to uncover hidden treasures from years like 1983. The 1983 P quarter also reflects an important moment in American economic and numismatic history. During the early 1980s, the United States faced economic challenges including inflation, budget concerns, and changes in coin production priorities. Earlier Washington quarters minted before 1965 were made from 90% silver, but by 1983 the quarter had long since transitioned to the copper-nickel-clad composition used for modern circulation coins. Even though the 1983 P quarter contains no silver, many people still associate older quarters with valuable silver coins, leading to excitement whenever vintage-looking quarters are found. The Washington Quarter series remains one of the most collected coin series in the world because it combines American history, artistic design, and the thrill of searching for rare varieties and high-grade examples. For beginner collectors, the 1983 P quarter is often an affordable and historically interesting addition to coin albums. For advanced numismatists, however, finding a flawless high-grade specimen can be a serious challenge because so few survived in pristine condition. Auction results have shown that exceptional certified examples can achieve strong prices, especially when combined with attractive toning, sharp strikes, or rare mint errors. The rise of social media, online auctions, and YouTube coin channels has dramatically increased public interest in modern coins like the 1983 P quarter. Viral videos often feature stories of ordinary-looking quarters worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, encouraging people worldwide to examine every coin before spending it. While most 1983 P quarters remain ordinary circulation coins, the possibility of discovering a rare variety or superb mint state example keeps collectors fascinated. The 1983 P Washington quarter represents much more than simple pocket change. It stands as a symbol of American history, mint craftsmanship, everyday commerce, and the exciting treasure hunt that makes coin collecting one of the